Brought to you by the Harmony Foundation at harmonyfoundationinc.com. We'll tell you more about that in a second. The Local 9, as they used to call baseball teams, the Local 9 is playing pretty well, only they're playing better on the road than they are locally. I don't get this. Why do you think the Rockies are 14-13 on the road, an historically bad road team, a team that's had one winning record on the road their whole existence? Why are they playing so well on the road, and why are they playing so poorly at home?
Pitching, starting rotation, which we have ripped on, we've thrown to the curb, but they've gotten a couple of good performances out of Eddie Butler, who I personally have pulled for since he came to his first spring training camp. They're doing it, and Kyle Kindred has actually pitched well
pretty well lately, yeah.
Even though he lost a couple of games where he went lengthy into the game. I think that the starting rotation in a bullpen is among the tops in Major League Baseball
over the last 7-8 games.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the ironic part: their ace, Jorge De La Rosa, can't stay on the mound. The guy who you can say is either number 2 or 3 in the rotation, Jordan Lyles, can't stay on the mound. They brought up a couple of young guys in Chad Bettis and Chris Rusin. They both pitched pretty well. I think a couple of things are at play here. Number one, it's a small sample size, okay? So let's not get too excited, but it's nice to see. I think, number one, they're young and they don't really understand yet that Rockies aren't supposed to have good pitching. And number two, they have gone against, in Cincinnati and Philadelphia, 2 very lame offenses right now.
Well, one of them
Cincinnati has a nice lineup but isn't hitting. Philadelphia's just a dog team.
One of them had lost 9 games in a row, I think,
Yeah.
the Reds.
Cincinnati.
And then the Phillies have replaced the Rockies as the worst team in Major League Baseball, I think. You could consider maybe the Oakland A's.
Yeah, those 2 teams aren't very good right now, but boy, it's just so odd. It really is odd. You and I have watched this team we're going on 23 years now. It's just so odd to see them win on the road, and so odd to see them win on the East Coast. That's also been an Achilles heel for them.
Particularly when you consider the hitting hasn't been very good.
Yeah.
I mean, timely hitting. A couple of home runs out of Arenado and
Tulowitzki.
but in yesterday's game,
Yeah.
I think, and 2-run homers. And if they can score 4 or 5 runs on the road, they're going to have a chance to win. But if you look at the numbers, Cargo is hitting a little bit better. He's up to 218, which I think is about the best since opening day. Arenado's
Opening day he was hitting 0. Just so you know.
I think he hit a home run his
It's
first
a joke.
game. Yeah, no,
Everybody goes into the season hitting 0.
All right, after the opening game. But Paulson's hitting pretty good since he's come up.
Yeah, it's been a nice surprise.
Barnes is hitting pretty good since he's come up, but Blackman is hitting around 250 right now. He's that was. I go back to what you said in the offseason. You really felt like that was a guy they should have traded.
Yeah.
Defensively, he does a good job in center field.
You know what? He's a nice player. I just think a team that's desperate for pitching should be able to deal a guy who made the All-Star team, and I don't know that he'll ever have a year as good as he had last year. He was worth something in the offseason.
Hunley and LeMahieu are hitting extremely well.
Yeah.
Hunley's hanging in there for a guy who's like a lifetime 240 hitter.
Yeah.
Is hitting over 300.
Again, it's early. We've only played 2 months, so we'll see. There's a reality check.
Well, I've looked
these
at
next 4 games. The
they're
Dodgers
playing
come in.
Clayton
The Dodgers
Kershaw
come in here.
tonight,
Yeah.
and they get on Wednesday. They get Zach Greinke.
Yeah.
I don't know who's pitching tomorrow night because the Dodgers haven't really said who they're pitching. But
Might be Brett Anderson.
There are
2 games tomorrow. It's doubleheader, split doubleheader.
I forgot that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because of all the rainouts.
Yeah.
But I think that they're 6.5 games out. They're within 4 or 5 games of 500.
Yeah, I'm not going to get that excited. I'm not looking at them being in a pennant race, but winning 7 out of 8 is nice. It's certainly nicer than what was going on previous to that.
Your friend Jeff Bridich had said he wanted to play meaningful games in September, whatever that might mean. And if they were to continue winning 9 out of 15, they would be playing meaningful games in September.
Sure, I'm not betting on it. Harmony Foundation is Colorado's premier treatment program for drug and alcohol addiction. It's located right outside of Estes Park. They've got a really nice, very private 45-acre mountain campus. It is insurance friendly. If you feel the need, visit harmonyfoundationinc.com.